Yes, this is from Voxesto, and it is called I tried not to play Star Citizen and failed.
This game has been in the making for 10 years. For 4 years, I've really wanted to dip my left foot deep into this. It's a complete open world, I guess open space, survival, exploration, PvP, PvE, whatever you want to call it. It's just a playground in space.
Okay.
And it's in such a massive proportion, and it looks so fantastic.
It does.
I had a good friend nagging me continuously to get into it and play it. I kept saying no, but a free fly event had turned up, and I was out of excuses, guys. I had no hope. I had to dip into it and have a look. So after a whole night of him showing me the ropes and teaching me this and that and everything else.
So far he's just shown CIG's version of the game, not ours.
In the universe, he left me alone to do it all for my first time. With only 500 hotkeys to have to remember, what could possibly go wrong?
True.
Our free fly journey begins in this scrubby little ship. We've took a mission to go to this moon, and all we've got to do is land the ship. We just got to
this
turn
is
the
his
engines
free fly
on,
experience.
Get out of the ship. We've got to remember to shut the door so people don't jump in my ship. It's going to be simple. We're going to go through this door, we're going to kill a guy and get paid. But that wasn't entirely how this panned out, because as we got
because he accidentally shot a guard, guaranteed.
to the bottom, it dawned on me, I don't have any weapons. What am I doing here? We found this guy, and luck had thrown it into our palms. Yes, he's already been killed, and he has a gun just laying on the floor for us to just pick up and shoot whoever we want with. This is perfect. But of course, no. The game's still in alpha, so there's some bugs. I don't have the gun somehow. To the keybind manuscript we go. Turns out there's just an inventory bug, but that wouldn't matter, guys, because we have our mitts. Yeah, these old boys, give them a little 1-2, will fix anyone up, and well, try another gun. We spot our very first victim, and we move in quickly behind him. He turns, he gets it in the face, he gets it in the face, he keeps getting it in the face, he gets it in the side of the head, back in the face, nothing but left hooks. He was downed.
Are we ignoring the fact that the AI is like the worst AI in any game ever? Are we just going to ignore that fact and pretend that that wasn't a real thing?
And it was time to take his gun as well. Which also didn't work.
Because he's not
After
taking
a
it
quick Google
correctly.
search, Google told me you can just log out and log back in, and your inventory will be refreshed, and it'll work again, and the bug will be fixed. It didn't tell me that I'd start in a completely different place and not be where I was for the mission. And this confusion led me to walk into this door closing on me. Very embarrassing, but it was okay. There were buttons to be pressed and missions to get back in on. And it just so happens that the guns I picked up, what I didn't pick up, which weren't actually there because it bugged out, were actually there when I came back.
Wow.
So we had a little bit of fizzy pop to wash down the anger, followed by a hot dog. So at this point I decided, no, let's take another fresh start. Let's do it from the top. Let's see where we can go. Let's see if we can figure everything out. All the pieces in place. Get in the ship, close the door. We know the drill. We've done it twice already, so the third time's a charm. Enter the pilot seat. We did it. And all we have to do is turn the engine on.
Okay.
Turn the engine on.
It's literally telling you on the screen.
The key, which is you, but there we go. I turned the engine on, ladies and gentlemen. Look
It's
for something
R,
else
not
to
you.
do. We found a quest what paid a lot of money for going somewhere to do something about something else. It was a man about a dog situation, something to do with crypto key. It sounded legit. We spawned the quantum drive
He's
to
doing pirate
destination
missions.
somewhere to pick up a package of something to give to somebody somewhere. But problems arose with my first encounter with flying in too fast with no atmosphere. And I died, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
It's absolutely fine. Mistakes were made.
Yep.
But mistakes could very quickly be put right with nothing other than good old insurance. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I thought he was going to get it bugged where he couldn't get it back.
Every time it happens. Knowing where I went wrong the first time, we wouldn't let it happen again. We came in at a nice, slower approach.
Wait.
I had a long way to go before I figured all of this out.
He almost did it again. No, he's doing it
A
again.
very long way to go before I figured all of this out.
He's literally doing it again.
Dead. So on the third time, we came in from above, really, really slowly.
There you go, buddy.
And everything was perfect. We found the little place we were supposed to actually go, and we landed there, had a good look around, made sure we weren't going to land on anything stupid and flip the ship upside down or explode again for some weird reason. It was fine. We have a landing.
Turns off ship, LOL. That's one way to do it.
Auto land every time.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
In the building where we were supposed to get something, we found the something to do something else with and take it somewhere to do something.
Whoa, I didn't even know that. So the Voxesto key is, it's not a tiger claw. So the only ones you could buy or find are the tiger claws.
We didn't know where we was going next, but I had a look around.
But the mission gives you the Voxesto.
Because it was out in space, wasn't it? Yes, and of course, it's a big object what I'm going too fast towards again. This amount of flying was too much for me. I had to resort to what I knew, and now that my guns work, it was back in the bunker to kill the baddies.
But how did he get there? Did he fly there? I don't believe it.
After hearing the gunfire somewhere above me, maybe, I started to creep around looking for these baddies.
10 shots, it's a shotgun. It's a shotgun.
And I was a bit wary whether
10 shots,
or not they
10
would
kills.
turn and shoot me instantly, and I'd look like an idiot yet again. There they were. I downed one.
Okay.
I went to reload even though I was already fully
10
loaded.
shots, 9 kills.
I killed another one. And a third.
He killed the security
and the
guard,
other one
dude.
got back up. And that's when I realised, a criminal record? You gotta be kidding me. Why have I got a criminal record? Like what? He was literally holding hands with the bad guy. Like, this is not right. This is not fair.
Oh, he's mad now.
Despite the noise of gunfire, I would continue in trying to steal everything I could.
Bro, he has so little confidence that the AI will fight against him. He's looting right next to the one who's about to shoot at him.
Good. And I got a good bit. And didn't pay attention to anything else and got shot in the back.
Obviously.
Never mind, I thought. We'll wake up and go back and retrieve our stuff. No. Now we're in prison.
Hello and welcome. You have been placed in a cluster rehabilitation facility.
He might have not thought the cops will shoot him. That's true.
Of local law.
This will be fine, I thought. I could do this prison thing. It'll be like 5 minutes. It's a video game. It doesn't matter, does it? Look at it in here. It's lovely. Look at him. He looks important. There's all these inmates. It's a pretty cool looking place. It's just a cool... I was getting cool vibes in here, guys.
Getting cool vibes. It is cool the first time you go.
Until I looked at this panel. And it told me I have 2 hours in here. Knowing that this couldn't be the case, and surely the rest of my evening's worth of playtime wasn't taken up by standing in a poxy prison for something I didn't even do on purpose. This was not fair. I had to find a way out of the prison.
Yes, I link all the videos at the end. I'll link you this
every
video.
button I could to try and remember what it was to bring up my quest, and then I remembered, oh yeah, you just look down there. It's absolutely fine.
Bro, how lucky is he? He found what experience would he have had if the mission didn't show up. Would he have ever figured out to mine? I'm not sure. So, I mean, he said he Googled, so he might have figured it out through that. But yeah, he got really lucky that the mission came up.
Inmate maintenance opportunity, let's go. This will be easy. This will be easy. All I had to do was repair Kiosk 2 in Route 3, Depth 9.
It's pretty close. It took him 30 minutes, holy
I
crap.
finally found Depth 9, and this took so long. It was an absolute troll.
Does he still have
of a
oxygen?
tunnel. There was multiple ways to go, and I had to stop at oxygen places to fill up my tank. It was not fun. It was not fun. It was actually half an hour.
Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
Yeah, so great.
You have completed your required sentence in our facility. We at Klesher Rehabilitation are extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. I had done my time. And I was proud.
Given how little oxygen he
It
had
took me ages
out,
to get out, but that was okay.
he died
we got
multiple
out
times trying to find that
nonetheless.
thing.
All we had to do was take this lift to freedom. I could smell it waiting for me. What's error disconnection code 30,000? I had fully given up my life of violence, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I decided to be an Amazon delivery boy. This was the best way to do it. Like,
All right, like, sorry, this video started off really slow for me, but it's actually really funny. I'm starting to, like, get his humor
I
a
couldn't
little bit.
accidentally deliver my box to the wrong person and go to prison, could I? So this was the best thing for me to do. I'd managed to pick up my box, and I'd managed to get to the place I was supposed to hand it in.
Wait, it's gonna kill him. It's gonna kill him. It's gonna kill him.
I was feeling proud. I'd done an honest day's work here. I just had to figure out, like, whether or not it was worth my time, because it took time. You know, not being good at the game, or
Oh!
being new to the game, not knowing controls. It's hard. It's really hard, but I did it, and I was
There you
proud
go.
and happy. Even the man behind the counter was happy with me, so I decided to spend a little time in his shop, have a look what he had, see what there was, and then I realised I only got 3,000. That was not enough money. What
That
a
was
complete
not
waste
enough.
of time. I made 3,000 for all that effort. I don't understand. So I went into old matey's shop next door and started stealing potatoes and things out of his boxes. Because, well, I've got to make a living. I stole his clothes. I stole some med guns so he can't heal people. And yeah, back to the ship it was
I think it's his accent, too. I started stealing potatoes and things.
for me. Quick takeoff. Beautiful takeoff. No worries about that takeoff. Smashed into warp speed at an approximate 5 FPS, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why
Ladies
it
and
got this bad
gentlemen.
at this point. Ah, there was a fireworks display going on where I was heading. Of course. This
Any guess when 317.2 comes out? On Thursday.
really made things difficult.
That's my guess.
Especially considering I couldn't tell how fast I was actually going towards this space station.
If he smashes into it again.
And I nearly blacked out because of how fast I had to stop, turning backwards. I couldn't remember what the brake button was at this point, but we didn't hit it, and I was happy about that. So, after turning the engines on and off 5 times, we decided to have a little bit of a spacewalk to celebrate all the potatoes and things we'd just stolen to sell. We had to get more than 3,000 out of this stuff. I mean, come on.
Oh no, he bought the potato. He grabbed the potatoes to sell them.
First stop, the pharmacy.
Oh no.
We did steal pharmaceutical goods. And they were not worth a lot. Second stop, a clothes shop with no clothes. We had clothes, what we'd stolen. And they were not actually that bad, guys. 1,600.
Whoa! That's actually pretty good.
After selling absolutely everything, apart from my potatoes and stuff because I didn't know where to sell them, I was feeling good. Good enough to take up a brand new mission where I had to find someone's dead body in a crash. I mean, I kind of thought at this point, if I don't have to shoot people, I can't accidentally shoot at the wrong person. Over the box we went, into the corner. A dead body! Is this who we were looking for? I searched his body, and it was. Objective complete.
Nice.
We'd found the missing person.
How much did he make?
We'd achieved a second mission. Ladies and gentlemen, we were winning.
18,000?
18,000. We really were winning. We really were winning at this point. That is so much better than 3,000. We rushed back to the ship as fast as we could to see if we could just settle down and then pick up another one. We couldn't. There was only one of those missions, so I decided to land in this hangar and realised how big the hangar was in comparison to my ship, so I readjusted and proceeded in landing in this hangar that it was a lot bigger than I originally thought it was compared to my ship. So
I'll link the video at the end, I promise, guys.
I readjusted again in this hangar that was actually a lot bigger than I thought it was in comparison to my ship. Lined it up perfect, and this hangar was still bigger than I thought it was in comparison to my ship. I've got to get used to this game. I've got to get used to this game.
Look at how red his ship was.
It was time for a round 3 situation in one of these hangars. I think I'd figured out enough by this point, and I was happy, and I was brave as well.
He ends up in jail at the end of this video, dude.
I don't have to rely on picking up random junk. It was time. It was time to prove my worth, finally. I had guns, I had a pocket knife, I had everything I needed. Down we went. One down. Easy. Second one in sight. Dead. Easily.
Okay.
We were on it. Third one dead.
Yeah.
We saw the last one in the doorway. All of them down, ladies and gentlemen. We beat the bunker. To celebrate, I whipped out the tractor beam on my multi-tool, smashed all the dead bodies from the baddies against the walls, clipping their legs and heads on everything I could just to prove a point and be a little bit brutal. I was taking everything to my ship and skinning it. Well, I mean taking their gear off them, not skinning them. Here we were. It had taken us about 15-20 minutes maybe to actually figure out the inventory system with all this sort of stuff. But here we are. Running like we've nearly missed happy hour at the space station. We make it inside to realise we can sell some of this stuff for an okay bit. We've probably made nearly 10,000 just off the loot.
Damn.
That wasn't bad. And at the end of the day, knowing that I'd finally overachieved, in my opinion, I went to DefenseCon, which was a convention to show off loads of random ships, and I could get in them, have a look around them, and it was pretty cool, to be honest, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this game, I didn't think it was gonna be as good as this. I didn't think there'd be this much to do. Like, some of these ships had bunk beds in them. But this one was so big that I couldn't actually figure out where I was in it, and I got lost for a bit. It was weird.
What about the mule?
Found the pilot seat though, and finally got to have a look at it in third person. Look at the size. Look at the size of this ship. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was me playing the free fly event for Star Citizen.
Okay, that was... I thought this was going to be... You could tell, I think I had my reservations going in right away. There's the link. So, that was pretty funny. We'll go ahead and like and subscribe to that as well. That was pretty good, man.